I was constantly sick. I'd left my job. I was working 13-hour shifts, 13-hour, yeah, shifts, back to back with very few breaks. And I'd sort of reached a breaking point, and I was trying to find ways of improving my well-being as much as my health, I think, and finding a healthier routine for both my mind and my body. I'd never been very good at exercise or sport or gym class or anything like that, and I had zero confidence with my movement, and my health and my mobility, particularly, and my fitness levels were poor. And my mood and my energy levels were really low, and my weight was spiraling. But I think it was more about feeling better than looking better to begin with. And I knew I had not really a plan or nowhere to start, and I'd sort of stumbled across Beth and BFIT online and thought I just deserved to give it a go and to try and do something for me. I was really scared when I first contacted Beth, and went in for the intro session, terrified. I was so embarrassed at the state that I'd got myself into, but Beth was just incredible. Honestly, I've never, ever felt more understood. She empathised straight away with everything that I was feeling. She understood completely everything I wanted to gain. I didn't feel pressure to try and be something that I wasn't right from the get-go. She really, really did meet me where I was, and the sessions were incredible and amazing because they were truly personalised. So everybody in the room had different goals, and there was no pressure to be doing what somebody else was doing or to be able to do what somebody else could do, because I was working on me for me, and I'd never ever had that before in any exercise or movement or any classes. There was no shame in having different exercises and not being able to lift the same weight. I could really focus on improving at my own pace in that first 6 weeks. And it made me believe that change was possible, that I was going to get somewhere, because I was surrounded by people that were really supportive and had all started in the same place as me and were so open about talking about how they were when they'd started. You know, there was no kind of hiding it, the process of it. And along with the physical improvements I was seeing, my health massively improved. And the sessions are now some of my favourite hours of the week. Joining as a member was never ever something that I had to sit and think about or debate. It just was, because of the massive improvement in how I felt about myself, and the physical improvements were lovely as well. I think for me, the cost of the sessions is an investment in me by me. I could never and would have never achieved what I have without BFIT and without Beth and Ian. Every session I leave having made some form of progress. Now, whether that's I've lifted a heavier weight, or I've, even little things like managed to move in a new way or understood a movement better, I think the focus is really on the little things, and on making progress for you. So for me, if I can master a new type of movement or understood how something should feel, that can be as big of a win as lifting the heaviest weight I've ever lifted. I think for me, the best way of showing that I think it's worth it is that I am increasing the number of sessions that I'm going to join and come to and pay for a week. I told myself from the get-go that I would take it really slowly and would just, see what I could do and see how I felt. And so I'm so really, really genuinely excited that I feel capable of and strong enough and love being here, and really, really want to come back more often, as much as I can. BFIT has changed my life. Physically, I'm stronger. I'm 2 dress sizes down. And I still amaze myself weekly at the things I'm capable of doing. I can move in ways 5 months ago I never would have dreamed that I would have been able to. But more importantly for me, my mood and my energy is higher. I have more confidence and I have a better relationship with myself. It's bled into other areas of my life, like my sleep and my rest and the way I deal with stress, and all my sort of coping mechanisms for life have improved. I've had the confidence to change careers. I've passed my probation with flying colours, and I've had a pay rise at work. I've made friendships in the sessions. met the most amazing people, and I have a laugh every single time I come. We work really, really hard, but we do have so much fun, and I love that balance. I've never known anything like it before. And I also have more energy for the people I love in my life outside of the sessions as well. I think that's another huge win, is I'm just a happier person. And I would never, ever, ever want to go back to how I felt before.